the Solidarity Movement in Washington, D.C. And when the call went out in '84, really before the conference really cranked up, for people in the Solidarity Movement to come and help bring in the cotton and coffee crops, because the men were busy defending their country against the Contras, who were just forming at that time. Americans by the droves, hundreds of Americans came in response to that call, and I and a work colleague were part of that, and we went up into Chinandega province and picked cotton. People were busy teaching literacy and giving health care to people who had never had it. And we also have a sister parish community up in the north near San Saltillo that we had a 22-year relationship with and had done many things with them, and that's certainly been an enriching experience for us, and for them too. We've had exchanges back and forth. They've come to see us, we've come to see them. And Phil and he's been coming for 22 years, ever since we left in '91.
Now, Sue Wheaton, will you tell us a little about your involvement in the project there, and explain a little bit more about the particular groups that you and Phil work with?
And so it was at first just friendly letters back and forth, and then we began to feel, from our perspective, that their need materially was so great, and they did so much for us spiritually, just through knowing us and the visits back and forth, that we needed to do more to be able to help them. And we focused especially on education. And this scholarship program began when the person designated to be the correspondent for their community, and I was the correspondent for our church community, asked me if I could help her son go to college. And my kids were in college at that time, and I was, of course, being overwhelmed by the college bill that was hitting us. And I asked her how much it would cost to help. I also said, I can't help just one. That's, can't help you just can't do that. But how much does college cost? And when she told me the figures, they were really cheap compared to U.S. standards. I mean, really doable. So I said, well, what if we organized a program to help high school graduates go to college or vocational school? So Daisy and I shook hands, and about 10 years ago, we organized a Baker program, a scholarship program, and we fund for this small sum of $5,000 a year. Unbelievable. We're able to fund 8 young people at a time. They are studying to be teachers. They can get a scholarship for up to 3 years. So we have a lot of agricultural engineers, industrial engineers. We've helped over these 10 years, 22 young people. And because we have Daisy there, Daisy Martinez, who was the principal of the school and teaches now in the elementary school there, she has a very capable committee, and they administer the program, and they set the policies, and I fundraise on stateside, and it's just worked beautiful.
So many people feel that, if they're married and they have children, that pretty much they have to concentrate their lives on their own home and their own sort of nuclear family.
Well, I think your relationship is founded on those values. If you marry somebody and you don't have those same values, then you're probably not going to have a very happy marriage. But if you share those values, absolutely, it takes you a long way.
Right. So you obviously then you share Phil's. We were talking before with Phil about his intense commitment to the people of Latin America, and you share that with him, obviously,
Very
and
much
you
so.
have both of you have been very active in that regard.
We met protesting the Vietnam War. That's how we met. So.
Okay.